Here we are in New Jersey Airport, and we're going to be doing an international flight over to Rome, Italy, and then off to Africa after that. But for this video, we'll just show you the Polaris Lounge, where we're starting our trip at, and then we'll give you a tour of that 777 we're going to be flying on tonight. So, hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching. Get ready to take off. If you are not familiar with the United Polaris Lounges, they are available exclusively for United's international premium cabin travelers. And they offer a great selection of amenities such as signature seating, a relaxation area, and showers. This is going to help you prepare for the flight that's ahead or one you've just got off of. If you want to freshen up after a long-haul ride, it has a spa-like shower facility. It features products formulated exclusively for United by Sunday Riley. You can also sit back and relax in a tucked-away area with day beds, soft lighting, and gentle white noise, which will put you in the perfect mood for a restful flight. Before your long-haul journey, you can grab something from the extensive buffet, which is really great in my opinion, or settle in for a full cooked-to-order meal in a private dining space. The bar area offers an assortment of beverages, including fine wines and top-shelf liquors, and obviously at no charge to anyone. These lounges can be found in Chicago O'Hare, Houston Intercontinental, Los Angeles, Newark, which is where we were today, San Francisco, and Washington Dulles. I love the private restrooms in there and the shower area I talked about. But the great views out of the windows to the jetway is very, very nice also. We got our boarding call and we headed down to the gate. And like many of the other airports, Newark Airport is extremely busy. If you're not in the Polaris Lounge, there's a lot of great restaurants out there, great bars, if you want to sit down and have a meal, or there's a lot of shopping. We made our way directly up to the ticket counter, got checked in, and started to walk down the jetway, heading to our aircraft. We were right in the Polaris Lounge today, and we're looking forward to another great experience. I got on board, walked in the cabin, and I have to say it was one of my favorite configurations that they have now done. It's so laid out so very nicely. You have plenty of storage space all around you in that seating area. Your headphones hang up right next to your seat, and the plug-ins are right next to the seat. The controls are right also on your left-hand side, well, depending on where you're sitting, and very simple to operate. But I just love the amenities that they give you for sleeping. They got a foam pillow, a regular pillow, and you have a couple quilts. Later on in the evening when you're getting ready to bed down, it's really nice. The electric partition goes up and goes down, so if you're seating with somebody next to you that you don't really feel like visiting with, just put it right back up. On the television screens, very nice selection of movies, and I mean, they'll keep you busy throughout your long-haul flight. But I do like what to expect on the flight. It tells you step by step how things are going to go. So I got comfortable in here and tested out a few of the things I do. Another thing I like is the tray that comes out in front of you. It slides directly out, opens up easily, and closes and back in. It's not like the ones like you have to pull out of the armrest and then fight to get it back in and close it. That's kind of a drag. No, this is very, very simple to operate. The headsets that they give you on here, they're good. They're not the greatest in the world, but they get the job done, and convenient power plugs are right next to you. You don't have to reach up over your shoulder anymore trying to find the thing that's behind you or hidden away. You got yourself a nice reading light, and it doesn't get intrusive on others. Then you have a little mood light. Okay, so it's pretty interesting. Away luggage, they have become extremely popular, and apparently they've teamed up with United and to make the amenity kits. So basically what you're getting now when you're on United Polaris class is you're going to get a small amenity kit that is like a piece of away luggage. You zip it open. And it contains all the little goodies that you're going to want for this flight. We got an ink pen in there. Nice to fill out all the forms. We got the Sunday Riley, the facial cleansing cloth, face cream, etc. We got our toothbrush. We got our in-flight socks here. Got some tissues, earplugs, which are important. And we have our face mask here. So overall, it's a very nice amenity kit and something you might want to take home. I am always impressed with the menu that they have on the Polaris flights. It's some really good selection of food, and there's always something for everybody on there. In this particular flight, I decided to choose the beef, and I'll show it to you just a little bit later in the flight. We're traveling on the 777, very comfortable aircraft, a little older, but that was fine. The one thing that we do like is being up in the very front center row. One, I think it's G and F here, because for one, we have straight exits on both sides. We're not stepping over anybody. And the other thing is you have a shelf up here. So if you just want to set something up there temporary, it's very easy. And unlike the rest of them, you can't put anything up there on top. It's too thin. Here I wanted to give you a quick look at how the seat goes back. I do love just the one knob that you turn on the side there. Takes it back down to a full lie flat bed. Very comfortable, unlike some of the other flights that I've been on that don't angle all the way down. The restrooms on these 777s are pretty small. I do like the 787 ones better because they give you a little bit more room to move around in there, but gets the job done. We're underway, and everybody seemed pretty comfortable here, and then they started our cocktail service first with our favorite nuts. Next came out our meal, a very interesting salad. It turned out to be pretty tasty, and like I said before, that was the beef selection. Had mushrooms in it. It was excellent, no complaints whatsoever, and a glass of fine wine for the turbulent flight. Then comes the dessert cart out. Once again, I think I've said in my other videos, I'm not a big fan of sweets, but there's something on that for everybody. And our steward there did a great job of making up sundaes for all the passengers. I just decided to go with the cheese plate, something a little easy with some grapes and a port wine to go along with it. Something nice and light before going to bed. Well, the staff had been working the cabin diligently for the last 3 hours, and we were all fat, dumb, and happy. They shut down the lights, which apparently was our cue to go to sleep, and I was more than happy to oblige. After wrestling and fighting with the blankets and pillows, I finally got comfortable. And as I laid my head down, pulled the mask down, it was lights out for me. Five hours later, I woke up to the smell of hot coffee and a great breakfast. As usual, this was an excellent meal to wake up to,
and I had no complaints whatsoever. It was great chorizo and eggs, and that will light you up in the morning. During this trip, we flew to Rome, Dubai, Uganda, Tanzania, Amsterdam, and Rome again, and finally back home. Needless to say, we flew multiple carriers, all in business class. I have to hand it to United, as they are at the very top. Even when you compare our flights to Emirates, they really beat out KLM by a mile. The 777 was spotless. All controls worked perfectly. We had great food and just over-the-top service. Our flight departed on time and arrived early, which is always nice. I hope you found this video informative, and I do have other airline reviews on my channel if you care to see them. So take a look. Thanks for watching Pat's Adventures, and don't forget to leave me some comments, as I like the feedback. I like to hear what you have to say. So take care.